Hey guys, it's Killer Manila here with a GB singles match, Search and Destroy on Skidrow. So I'm going to attempt to do a tips video for Gamebattles singles, Search and Destroy, no radar. So I'm not pro or anything, but I'll give it a go. So first tip is don't do what I just did there. I did see him as I was running through the first time, but I thought he might have moved, but he played it well and stayed where he was. So that was a bit of a stupid move. Yeah. My first tip really is know what you're doing before you go into the round, really, or think it over in your head. So I thought I was going to try and do a cut-off rush on defense. Yeah, it didn't work out quite as well as I wanted it to, but that's a good route. Basically, not all maps have a good cut-off route, but the point is what you want to do is rule off one of the bomb sites by doing this method. So what I was trying to do there is rule off the, A rush and the slower B plant unfortunately went for a B rush. So I did something that a lot of people wouldn't do there, which has actually won me quite a few matches, which is sometimes it's best not to look for the guy, although in that case I probably could have guessed where he was, but wouldn't expect him to be camping in such an obvious spot. It's to pick the bomb up straight away, because they'll be expecting a fake defuse, and a lot of players won't even, check the bomb site if you pick it up with like 35 seconds on the timer. So there I just go for a straight B rush through the middle. I tried to make sure I didn't do the same thing I did the first round, and this one pays off. So there I position myself so that I could run straight out of the door. There's one thing I could have done there, but seeing as it was a rush, I thought I'd do it as quickly as possible. Which is, if you go into a bomb site, camp there for about, 10 seconds before you plant the bomb. Because if they saw you go in there, they'll most likely go to chase after you. So, another tip you need to, use is, you need to check all your corners. Because a lot of players will camp extremely hard, and if you're not paying attention in a lot of detail to the map, you can't rely on being able to outgun everybody like you can in public search a lot of the time. You have to run away from fights you're not going to win, and you have to make sure you see people at any opportunity you can. So, another thing is, make sure you don't take any risks with, taking them out. You see there I was behind him, but I still did a drop shot, because I have been turned on before, and it does happen. Especially if you're on a not very good host. You need to make sure you don't take any chances with killing them, so don't stop shooting, especially in singles when you haven't got anyone else to think about. There's no point stopping shooting when you think they're dead or things like that, which you may do a lot in team games. So, a good tactic on attack is to go to a bomb site and basically just camp there for the remainder of the match and wait for them to come to check the site. I think in this game, what the guys seemed to be doing was camping one bomb site and just staying there the whole match, waiting for me to come there. So I figured if I just check a bomb site and he's not there, I'll probably get away with the plant, which I do throughout this entire game. But if he's one of the people that seems to run back and forth between sites, you should definitely try that out for a round or two. Probably won't work more than a couple of times, because I'll catch on to it pretty quickly. So there was this game has quite a lot of errors on my part, which is why I'm using it. So there I was kind of, you need to make sure you stay sharp. I was thinking in my head what I was going to do rather than um, keeping, well, alert for him to come around the corner. So here I'm just setting up here to try and cut off a B rush, because he did do that in an earlier round and it pays off. So I used a UMP there. Normally you'd want to use the most effective weapon for what you're trying to do. So I was camping and checking a spot there, but what I was making sure is he didn't get there before I did, because if I had sleight of hand on a FAMAS, say, and he had marathon on lightweight, he could have got there before me, and that would have messed me over really badly. So as a general rule, only use an SMG if you are thinking in your head that you're actually going to be doing a rush, because the assault rifles are so much more powerful in most circumstances. So, another thing is try and get yourself a good headset, because even though pretty much everybody uses Ninja, you can hear things like, I don't do it so much this game, but you can hear things like people climbing up and bushes rumbling, and even with Ninja Pro, if they're very close to you, you can hear their footsteps still without turning it up to very high volume. So I've got Sharkoon X Tactic 5.1s. So here, which is what I do a lot, is when I plant the bomb, I don't run halfway across the map from it. I camp right near it, so that I can catch them if they go for a fake defuse before they get away. This guy didn't go for a fake defuse, but I caught him trying to check his area. And actually, if he was checking his corners, he probably could have killed me there. I wasn't in the best position, but he was being a bit sloppy there. So that's 4-3 single search and destroy. Hope you enjoyed the game. Comment, rate and subscribe. See ya.